Alright. Hello, everyone. Welcome to stream. Skynear here, also known as STT. Hope everything is going okay. It is Thinky Games Thursday today, and it's also effectively the Friday of the week, because I assume most of us have tomorrow. Oh, actually, most of us in the United States probably have tomorrow off, because July 4th falls on a weekend this year, so we're getting Friday off as Observation Day. So, welcome to the beginning of the weekend. For any of the furries who like to watch me, have a happy Anthrocon weekend if you're going there, because that's gonna be hot. I mean, if you're in the Eastern U.S. at all, or even in Europe, I know everyone is boiling right now. So please take care of yourself. Because that is important to do. And yeah, should be a fun weekend. Just make sure you stay hydrated, stay cool, and enjoy yourselves all. We are going to enjoy ourselves tonight with another round of Isles and Sea and Sky. I can speak. Isles of Sea and Sky. This is probably quickly becoming like one of my favorite games. For those who don't know, Isles of Sea and Sky is a puzzle game in the Sokoban category, which is basically a block-pushing puzzle. If you've played Baba Is You, if you've seen me play Sokoban, the chemistry Sokoban game, it's falling into that category of things. There's also a really fun, black and white kind of dungeon crawling Sokoban game that I saw the other week that also looks really fun. I don't remember what it's called, but it is on my list of things to go check out. But yes, Sokoban is a fun category to go with. So that's lost train of thought there. Let's just go and start playing. As usual, we found out with this game, it doesn't like when you click off the window at all, so OBS will never play nicely with it. You're going to see my screen here for a hot second as I go back into the game itself. Alright. There we go. Oh, there, yes. Game by Jason Newman, Craig Collier. I went by too quickly for me to read. Anyway, so in this game, you are this man in a skirt. I actually forget what the proper term for this kind of native islander garment is. I apologize to anyone who does know. And you have been shipwrecked on, well, an island to start with. And you have to start navigating around that island and other islands. And it turns out there's a lot of magical powers going on around here. Every island kind of has its own elemental theme. And there's a woman who we're not quite sure who she is, but she is, she has to do with you somehow and some weird visions that you're seeing. How did I do this before? Okay, I need to go back. Okay, reset the room. This way. There we go. We can't get to that key yet. We need to get some more heat resistance up if we want to do that. Thankfully, we cleared most of these excuse me, first stages of this volcano island a while back. I think this is now the first room we haven't completed. So we will try that here. Now I can't step in the actual lava itself. Ooh, those must go away after a while. Alright, let's examine what we've got to work with here. Oh, that was me being dumb. So, as of right now, I think I need to find some way to push this block into the lava on the other side so that I can actually navigate to the next area. There we go. Oh, and it blew up. Right, okay. Let me reset. Because I need to get this off of the lava to start with. And I see now. So that's now been reset. And we need to make it go up one. Oh, I clicked too much there. My button clicks are being... Okay. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is get behind one or both of these green blocks on the side here. So I can immediately... Hang on. So we have 4 available for us to work with. So what I'm thinking right now is I want to be able to go around the corner this way, but I can't... I would need to put a block south of me right now, in addition to having the 3 blocks that actually bridge the gap. Because if I only try to use the 3 blocks to bridge the gap, I can't actually put the 3rd one in, because I need to push from one side. So the first thing I need to do is free the block. Free the block that's up here somehow. So what I'm going to try, we'll push this over, get this in the lava. That's not what I should have done. Wait, we can still save this. We cannot save this now. Reset. We still have to do this. I think that's guaranteed a way to start. Now this block on this side, I don't necessarily see how we can access it at all. Yeah, so here's the problem. Any block that we push... Any block that we push seems to become mostly inaccessible after we push it, because it goes onto an edge that we can't bring it back from. So there's something else. I should have been able to save it last time, basically is what I'm saying, I think. Alright, let's start. So if we do this... That is now there. If I can just get one of these blocks into this spot, we should be fine. And I'm just clearly not seeing how to do it properly. Yeah, hang on. Let me try a different setup here. Unless... No, like, what if I don't put that block on that spot? If I put it on a different spot, what happens? I don't know for sure. Alright, but if we start with this, I can get both of them like this. I still need a 3rd block. So this is... I can get to this point easily with several different setups. But I need... Okay, I need to use this block somehow. Actually. No, I still can't get around it. Yeah, it blows up. Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. That's new information. Let's do that. Oops. Hello. So actually just pushing blocks over so that they blow up makes that work. Oh, that makes this puzzle a whole lot simpler, you know? This makes it so much... Oh. So much simpler. So now we can get this. And not only that, we can get this. So that's now gone. And that's a permanent gone thing. So I can get around. If I just go to a different room, we all reset. Okay. Can't work with that just yet. Have to come at this from the other side. Can't get that key just yet. We've got some spike pits to worry about. Look at all these blocks. Like, I can't push them. I can push either of these two, but that doesn't help me at the moment. Alright, so we can't do anything. I don't think we can do anything right now. Because, yeah, that block of 4x4 blocks is, like, impossible to push. So let's keep it going up. Let's visit the god of this island. I've got 2 already, which is interesting. I must have picked up one of those other volcano gems on a different island somehow. Okay, so... how do these blocks interact with spikes? Okay, just like any other blocks. But no buts about it. That just falls over like that. Okay, and if we wanted to go over here, can we? It does not appear... Wait. Can we get around here? It does not appear so, at least not easily. Because what we can do, the first easy thing, is like, oh, we can push this here. We can push that block, but now it's in a corner. We also can't do that. Hang on. We can probably get that gong. We can probably get that gong. We just need to push 2 blocks to hit the gong. So I'm going to do this one first. Oh. Okay, I need to think harder on that. Let's go back to this room. Because here's the thing, these blocks explode if you heat them up too much. We know that. So I'm wondering if well, actually... I was about to say, what if happens if I try to blow some of these up from the back? But then what does that do for me? It doesn't really do anything. Because I want to push this block into this hole. That's the goal. So I can do this. And that just kind of goes away. Okay. So, but now, okay, this is what I wanted to come back to. This. So, what we need to do. Oh, now we're on the wrong side of the blocks, though. Or are we? Because I still... Wait a minute. There's more path down at the bottom that I can interact with. Now, why haven't I tried that before? I see why I haven't tried it before, because I'm being dumb. Okay, hang on. Oh, that was close. I almost messed that one up. So now I can do this. And we have access to down here. Which we've got some interesting spirals. That's blocked. That's blocked. But we can come up this way. That's how you get to that one. You don't go around the island. You just go... Well, you do go around. You go around the island. You don't go around this block. That's what I meant to say. Alright. Alright, so here is where we need to balance our heat resistance as we get around the block. So, okay, hang on. First off, we have a lever over here that will interact with this. No, or this. Okay, let's just do that first. And the best way to do that is to come here. There we go. Awesome. And now that lever, in theory, pulls that down. But why do we need to pull that down? Oh, because we can't get blocks over this. Can't get blocks over this. And what I want, so what do I want to do from this point in the game? There's possibility of getting over this set of the hot floor. I can, in theory, blow things up with this, but I don't see anything worth blowing up unless those green arrows themselves blow up. I don't think they do. But right, the game wants us to get blocks from one side to the other. And why is that? Why is that? Because what I'm looking at right now is I see these two things that say, oh, I want to blow these up. But if I want to blow them up, I need to get these boxes hot with lava enough so that I can blow them up. Which is not a guarantee right now. The other thing I could do is try to use the keys. I have 8 keys right now, so I can try to just go and unlock the staircase, which seems like the easier option right now. So let's do that. Wait, do I still get hot when I step on one of these? I do. So actually, this is not the solution I want it to be. That's not the solution I want it to be. Alright, so we messed up. We messed up. I need to think of something else to do now. Do that. It takes time to blow up, and yeah, it doesn't... If I try to do this, I die, of course. Now, how do I just undo my... Yeah, I just have to completely reset. I'm in the middle of something. So... I'm still trying to look at this map and figure out... Because again, there are several things we can attempt to do. One, we can try to blow these guys up. Which... You know... Oh, you know what? Maybe that's... hang on. Oh, I can't get close enough. Okay, hang on. Oh, it goes with my own steps. Yeah, okay. I knew that. I knew that. So how are we gonna start this off? Okay, that did kind of what I wanted it to. Now, unfortunately, that one's going to blow up immediately next time I push it. So let's get it away from... And now I'm stuck? No, I'm not. Alright, let's try to do something similar. Okay, at least we've got that done. And that actually opens that. Okay, awesome. Good start, good start. Still not quite what we want, but it opens up another area to us. Okay, that's stuck. Can't do that until we trigger... Where's the switch? Where's the switch? Oh, it's down there. Okay, interesting. I don't think I can do anything here. Well, let me try something. If I push this over here, push that over there, push that in. Okay, that does not help. Can't do that. Okay. Yeah, all I can do right now is explore more. So we open that up. Oh, we opened that up. Okay. Not that that helps us much at the moment. Let's go back up here. Can I be smarter about any of this right now? I don't think I can. Not at the moment. That key doesn't really help me at the moment either. Let's go back to what is probably supposed to be one of the easier puzzles. Yeah, spikes. Yeah, so I can't really mess with those at the moment. And again, we've got just a box completely tucked in the corner up there. If we can move any, there's a bunch of, just one wide things of, can't get to that one. Can't interact with that. Can't really do much there. That's the only thing I can push on this level. And I don't see how I can make it explode right now. So yeah. Something we are clearly missing. Oh, that's now just completely closed again. Okay, be that way. How do we get more blocks to blow up here? Or how do we make it so that I can actually walk over to that other keyhole? Those are the two questions I'm trying to juggle right now. Oh, what if, hang on a minute, can I set off a chain reaction? I bet I can. All right, first, let's get you there. Let's get you there. Oh, no, because this block right here is in the way, unless I use that to my advantage somehow. Alright. Let's get this block over. That block there. Alright. I think this will set off a chain reaction. It did not because it pushed a block away before it could explode. Pushed a block away before it could explode. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I should have pushed this down and then did the same. Well, actually, now I can't, can I? If I push that all the way down, I can't get over to the other side of the map. Hang on, but I can do that to save it and then move it the same way the other one moved. Okay, okay, okay. We can still do this. Let's move you here. So we need you to go right there, yes. How did I get back up over there? There we are. Now you stay there. You stay there. so convoluted to get all this done. It should be worth it. Okay, so. Oh, we got it. Okay. That gets me this, which is only just a very minuscule bonus at the moment. We still need to get 2 of those little lava drops. I need to, oh, right, spikes. So I need to find some way to get to that doesn't, like, just... I don't think there's a way to get over there, honestly. Because, so any of the spots, if you think is 1 step, to... Yeah, no matter what, because there's that block of 4 in front and the block of 4 behind, it's impossible to get to a square in front of that large key block without already stepping on 4 lava squares. I need higher heat resistance. We've already solved this level, except for whatever's going on there at the upper right. Whatever that is, that's kind of weird. Also, we have 3 ways to get down from here. But looking at all 3 of them, we've already explored the one that does anything for us. Well, hang on. What is that black kind of smoke thing in the lava? What is that? That is weird. But... So I'm talking about this thing right here. I don't know what that is. Obviously can't interact with that. And these squares, I'm not necessarily seeing how they're useful. If I can push this one down, we could end up pushing it just down and around and over so that we could get over this way. But this one we're just kind of stuck on. Like, you literally cannot get to that square above everything without just destroying the block, which means we need to do some of the explosive stuff that was mentioned before. Because then over here, this switch, right, we can't really interact with any of these blocks. That's all we can... Oh, look, there's some more... Oh, I see now. Those are just little smoke things that are just decorative. Hang on, wait, what? I missed something over here. We can, in theory, walk across this. Not that it does anything for us right now. We're stuck. And then those all go away. Okay. Whatever that little square is, the little diamonds. Oh, those are the things that we moved out of the way earlier. That's right. But again, can't interact with these at all. And this is the only... These the only... If I push this into the lava, it just immediately dies. Yeah, this block of 4, we need some way... We need higher heat resistance. And we need a way to just blow up a block. Oh, hang on. If we can just blow up... Hang on. Unfortunately, that's stuck. I can't... Ugh, I can't get that to blow up. I would love to get that to blow up right now. And blow up the other block next to it. Is there a way I can get to whatever that glowing thing is at the top right? Maybe I should think about that instead. Because... yeah, there's absolutely a way we can get over there. First we do this. Oh no, there's not. Okay, y'all, hang on. So now what does this do? Oh, it gives me my red block ability now. Awesome. Alright, let's go blow up some red blocks. Or, in the meantime, since we now can do stuff over there, I can just push this. Awesome. Red block, red block. Bam! And that is an area we are otherwise stuck in until we go up here. I heard a ding. Lots of different colored rocks over here. And that's just like a... yeah. Figured that was gonna happen. Oh! Oh, hello! Who are you? Oh dear. Oh, it's like we're playing Snake. No, I'm dead. Yeah, okay, interesting, okay. We're just gonna leave for now. And unlock other areas, because we can. Let's come back over closer to you. Can I just... oh, I can't. Oh, hello. Okay, so that's an interesting little challenge in and of itself. Can we defeat these little fire monsters? I like this. So right now, I think I need to go up. Yes. He's so mad. Alright, so he's gonna go over there now. And so now we need to... oh, that's not something we can move anymore. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we need to get something onto the green lever up here. The question is what? Because I'm looking around, and we've got boxes in each corner. The first two boxes, blue boxes that we moved, are just kind of stuck there. Oh, right. I forgot about that. So, hang on, let me see. If I just move this over here. Oh, alright. And the whole thing is now done again. Alright, let's do this again. What if I had... What if I do this first? So that I can free... Oh, right. Forgot there are spikes there. Alright, so how do I get around it right now? If I do this for the moment... Okay, that didn't work. Or will it? Let me get out of the way here. Because I can't get this blue block up. Sit around. Now the one problem with this is that I now have those two blocks at the bottom, which I can't really move out of the way. Alright, let's reset the room once again. So let's try to solve it the intended way first. Let's try not being too clever here. And yeah, I think I see the way to get around this now that I'm looking at it. Okay, no, I'm still... I did not see the way to get around that. If I stand on this block... Oh, no, I'm stuck. Right, because that's the yellow switch, it's not the green one. Doesn't get the green lever. Okay, once again, let's go the sensible route. I still really want to get that green switch down first. Because I feel like it should be possible to move the other blocks on that lower middle section in such a way that I could still bring one of them up to the light blue switch. If we trigger the light blue and we trigger the light purple, get him to move, how else do we get a block up to the green switch? I mean, all we need to do is get a block on the brown switch. Green switch into yellow, so a brown switch. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. The problem with that is to trigger the brown or yellow switch, we need to use that kind of brown/yellow box. And because we have these rocks following us every time we move, that limits our movement and we're trapped on the lava until we die from lava heat, whatever. We'll try it once again, see if there's something I missed from earlier. Because right now this looks promising. But I need to think about how to actually approach it. Because right now, what we can do... Oh, you know what? That might work. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm about to overheat. Okay. I'm fine for the moment. Alright, let's move everything out of the way for a moment. Okay. Now we can move blue a little bit out of the way, and now let's run around a bit. Okay, hang on. We're close. If I push yellow to the left, I would only need to come down on top of it. The problem is pushing yellow to the left right now makes the entire left half of the map unreachable. So, actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to push you over. I don't want to get trapped, so let's get out of the way first. I'm going to push you over. Because now we can do this. We did it, y'all. Alright, so we still need to figure out how we can move yellow over and still have access to the rest of the map, which I think is actually pretty straightforward. Oh, I forgot that that's there. Yeah, I just move it more left than just one. I have to move it like multiple left and then come back from the other side. Or left and up. That works too, you're right. That's actually probably a heck of a lot easier if I can actually... Yeah, I can't even push it to the left further, like I said. It has to go up and then over. Alright. That spike thing prevented us from doing the other thing. There we go. Oh. Alright, so we have a red key, which is an entirely new item now. That's certainly interesting. Entirely new item. Let's... Hang on, does that do anything? No. What could the red key be for? Oh dear. Okay, first off, 1, 2, cool down. And now let's see how we can really approach the rest here. So as of right now, that red block at the bottom... Oh, it's not unreachable. Okay, hang on. Now the key is unreachable for the moment, but this red block we can open. Also, there's a hole there, which looks like it wants to be filled with that block, but there's nothing past the hole yet. There's also a weird golem right up above that block. Why is that there? Alright, let's keep exploring for the moment. Oh, this is where we first entered, because that is that turtle on the ocean side. Alright. Alright. Oh, hang on. Can we walk across the island here? We can. Oh, the shorelines. Oh, we've got another one of these puzzles now, apparently. Oh, that's a new monster enemy thing. Can we even make it over there? Okay, he's not triggering. Neither of them are triggering at the moment, which is nice, I guess. Is there anything over here that we want? There's a red key down at the bottom right. So we need to defeat the black lava monster in order to get it. Let's see. I'm going to keep exploring for now. Ooh, portal. Oh, that is... Let's get that done. That over. Alright, so we need... Oh. Okay. So, we need to be able to... excuse me. Move enough blocks through the green teleport and still push them up against this guy so that we can have a chain reaction explosion. We are absolutely not there at the moment. There's also that that block up there and that block down there. We've got 2 of those. If we can get just one of these 2 drops, we will successfully be able to get whatever power is granted to us by the god of this island. So I'm going to just start messing around. That was dumb. But, hang on. So, all we need is to move this other block in a way that we can have it blow up the first block. So we need to hit just 3 and then move it over before it explodes completely. Okay. I think we can do this. 1, 2, 3. I have 5 steps. Can I get it over in time? Almost certainly not. Yeah, alright. Well, we will come back to this area. Oh, that's where I was already. Alright, so that's going to reset. Interesting. Wait! Okay, I just entered the puzzle area. Are there things missing here that were present before? I feel like there are things... Oh! Oh! I don't like that! Okay. I don't like that. Hang on, so... Now we have to defeat both monsters. I think this is probably... Okay, what are you doing now? Let's get out of the way. Oh, he does not want to... Okay. Part 1 done. Oh, he's not done yet. You know what? I don't care. Now that we get this out of the way... Oh, I'm gonna get trapped here in a moment because I can see the target coming down. Okay, so I still need to get him somehow. Okay. So what I'm seeing here... Why are you blocking me off from trying to get... Well, I know what you're trying to block me off from. Oh, it's gonna blow there. Ugh, I don't like that. Oh, wait. How do I get the last one? Yeah, I just realized that. I saw you chat there. Didn't want to put it up against the wall. Unless... Can any of these others move? Wait. Yeah, hang on. Oh, now the block's gone. I was about to say, can I move the block over? And you're done. Jeez, can you... Ooh. Yeah, we need to reset the room. Alright. Oh. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Let me go. Easy enough. So here's the thing. The only reason I didn't push that right onto the enemy immediately was because that spike pit's in the way. Can I just... So let's see here. What all can we do here? Because that one in the corner does feel like the weird last one that would be very difficult to get around. Because this is the face that I have to go. We do that. Oh yeah, wait, it moved back. Oh! Am I getting him to extinguish his own fire? Oh! We can! So if I just hang around... then he's going to blast himself to smithereens. Now here's my question. Can I just... Oh, I could just done that. Okay. That makes that a whole lot simpler. Didn't need to get all the fire. Just the one. Okay. Alright, what else can we do over here? Not much. Hello, can we get into the steam? We can. Oh, hello! Look at this little puzzle. There's one of those golems. We saw this guy earlier. Oh, we've got another 5x5 grid problem going here. Hang on a minute. What in the world? A nimble has appeared in chat. I have never even heard of a nimble before. I'm going to catch this thing. Oh, bug type. Alright, let's see for a moment. I figured it was Scarlet and Violet, because that's the only generation I'm completely unfamiliar with. So this guy we know has to go, I think somewhere over here is where yellow ended up being. Okay. I'm not going to bother trying to move anyone just yet. Oh, another one of these puzzles. Oh, and there's teleporters in here and a new enemy. Wait, what can I even do over here? New friend, yes. Or like new fiend. Alright. Whoa! He does chess rook blasts. Oh, but that's interesting. So what I need to do immediately, what I can tell here, is I need to push some of these blocks into his blast zone so that he can move them for me. I think that's what that's going to be like. Oh! Oh no. I'm gonna get out of the way for a moment here. Just gonna do that. Whoa! Gonna do that. I don't like that. Uh-oh. I blocked myself off. That was not a smart move. Okay, we got out. But the problem here... Yeah, I got stuck. I'm completely stuck. Alright. Alright, so what do we know we can do? We know that our Blasty Boy over here pushes blocks one away. And that can, in theory, push them into the lava. I guess I can also push them into the hole. The question is, how do I get our monster plates moving? Oh, actually, you know what? First off, here. I'm really dumb. Because there's one monster plate we can just deal with immediately. Or not. There we go. And so with him out of the way, we're going to get much more freedom of movement. Awesome. Okay, so next up, we want to start pushing blocks around. I'm going to drop you. Let's have you move. Okay. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's in a very bad spot. Okay. Oh, that hole didn't fill, it just dropped. Oh, one of the... Okay, the wooden block would have filled that hole, I think. I think the wooden block would have filled the hole, but apparently the blue block, first block that falls into the lava. You mean the one on the left? Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, if we do that... Oh, he doesn't push that one around. Okay. So now I'm stuck. Let's reset. Because look, so he triggers every whatever. What I need to do, I think, is get that light brown block into the hole so that other blocks can move around it. Because anytime I step in here, he's going to start pushing the other block around. Yeah, because that one has to go in. That is just a guarantee. While I'm here... Get this guy out of the way. Now, the big important thing is this wooden block. Because I think that matters quite a bit. I want to get the wooden block into the hole. Create a bridge. Yeah, okay. I absolutely can do that. Assuming we don't lose it beforehand. So what I can do now... Let's not actually... No! It's gonna blow up the wooden block! No! Alright, reset room. You know what? Maybe I don't worry about the black lava monster to start with, because we need to get the wooden block set as soon as possible. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, we got so close. All right. Again. All right, you know what? This is annoying me. It's extra steps, which makes it a little bit more likely that the block goes away. Nope, there's the problem. Yep. Alright, gotta get that block first, I think. Not worry about this guy yet. Oh my lord! Hang on, can I... Will it blast it into the hole, or is it going to destroy it? It destroys it. Now, of course, the lava monster is usually aiming for me, which is the problem. I can't push that. Oh, hang on. Hey! Oh, it did that thing again. All right. Yeah. There might be some cadence to how everything is working here that I am not solving. So yeah, anytime I get that monster out, I seem to get the drop on me right there. And there, it landed in the teleport again. So if I do the teleport... Actually, that was a really bad move. Oh! And there it did it again. The cadence is such a nuisance, like putting... Oh, that was bad. Get you out of the way, please. Again, that might just be something I... You know what? Actually, I can't do that, can I? I was about to say, what if I push the block to the right first and then come to the left? But that's not possible, because the hole's in the way. Alright, there's a bomb. No, look, right there. I come into the box, and it says the next drop is coming on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and then that. It's like the game is programmed to not let us get that block where we need it. So I think I need to take out the lava monster first. Now, how I do that? I actually have an idea. Because, oh look, that actually makes it a heck of a lot easier. Because, again, the lava monster is dropping bombs close to where we are. So, what I can do right now is get over here, leave for the moment. Because that got right there. Yeah. So it depends, in that case, on just having the lava monster drop one of its bombs in a safe place that lets you traverse where you want. And this now should be easy. I don't even think we necessarily need the teleport here. So all we have to do now is move this block here, and then just wait out that. Okay, hang on. Alright, I'm... Oh, and I just misstepped by one. I can't escape from here. Oh, okay, well... I shouldn't have stepped there. I should have retreated when I had the chance, because now I have to restart the whole thing. And... Oh, and actually, look! The slime monster gave us that spot earlier, so that's not that awful. Moving the token up the top route. Oh! Oh, that's a thought. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's not going to be kind to us. Because of that. Alright, now... Oh, I did that wrong. There we go. Right, I want to do this. Can we do the token up the top? We can do the token up the top route. So you clear the way for it, yeah. Hopefully that's not a problem. There we go. We didn't even technically need the red teleport, which worries me. So now we have 3 red keys. The question is, what the heck do we do with them? Because we're at a dead end now on this point in the island, so we need to go around. That's a dead end. That's a puzzle that we don't have the information. Hang on a minute, wait a minute. So those 6 colored golems... Okay, hang on. I see a purple over here. Alright, what we're going to do here... I need to make my notes. Alright, so if we get just like a little note card out. 5x5 grid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice little square. We are at fully bottom right. And so this is where our purple is. Hang on, let me make my grid actually grid. That is awful. Why did I space it that way? Hang on, so what colors do we need? We need just kind of... They're not exactly the primary colors, but we can say red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple in that counterclockwise, whatever. So, this is our purple, and he's sitting way at the bottom over here. So we need to keep our eyes out for the rest of them. I know we came across yellow earlier. I don't see any friends over here. We are now at middle of the bottom row. We have a friend over here. I don't see a friend over here. Hang on, we can actually do stuff on this level. We can't do a lot. Because I can get up to the area over there. But from there, I don't think there's much we can do here. We solved this area. Now this is, oh, this is something we can still redo. Hang on, was there any friends over here? I don't see any of our friends. This is bottom left. It's right above bottom left. Still no other friends that we can see. So what we want to do is, in theory, blow up the upper right wooden crate. Now, how do we do that safely without ourselves also blowing up? Let's just start experimenting. Because there's so much path around here. I feel like it all has to be useful somewhere. So the question is, which of these okay zones are there for us to rest ourselves, and which ones are there for us to reset the blocks? Because here's the annoying thing. This spot right here, we can't trigger 3 for the blocks easily. Oh, hang on. We can if we get things up over there. I think this should work. If I do this, 1, 2, it's fine. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And now with that 6, we can go up and get whatever the god's gift is up top. Okay, and here's the entryway to our to this island. It is at the middle row, leftmost column, and that is where our yellow friend is. So there's where the puzzle is. Alright, so now we get out of here by going this way. I am absolutely guessing that the reward we get from the god is heat resistance. Oh, hey, there's a block we can, in theory, blow up, but I don't see how we can easily get there. Unless we fill... Hang on. So there's that. That was not... That move is fine. That move is fine. Well. It's not the best move I could have made. So I need to do some other things first. Okay. Is there any friends on this map? I don't see any friends on this map. I don't see friends over here. There's a lot. Okay, we do just have to have... Okay, so if the god does not give us heat resistance, he must give us a way to just blow up any bomb we see. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Always nice to open up more ways around the map. That? Okay, that's fine. Oh! Oh, friend. Where are we? I think we're on the upper row, second column. I think? Is that where our green friend is here? Yes. I'm doing the long way around here. Let's see what else we... Oh, nothing... Wait a minute. Oh, we got one of the music notes! I was wondering, like, what in the world could be up here, and it doesn't seem like much. But it was music notes. Oh! Oh, I'm stuck. I have to exit. This way and come around elsewhere. Yes, so there's our green friend, as we said earlier. We haven't even made it through the entire island yet. We have a friend over here anywhere? I don't see a friend. But give us power! Or, oh no, he just opens that door. So we need to go to the ice island. Oh! Awaken the fire elementals. Okay. So I can only imagine that fire elementals... Okay, interesting. So they can just kind of blow up whatever you want. They're all facing in interesting little directions. Ow! Okay. Interesting. Oh. Okay, let me reset. I can figure that one out. Oh, look at all of y'all. Let me just tap you. You're gonna blow up a lot of stuff. Including the block that I didn't want blown up. Right. I knew that was there. I knew that was there! Alright, so... Not exactly what I wanted, but... Okay. Again, not what I want, because I want to get that bell. But if you keep this... So you aren't doing anything for me right now. Why are you not doing anything for me? Alright, I still haven't learned how the fire elementals work. They shoot a little bit of something. Oh, I see what I can do here. If I do this, then do that. Okay, that still wasn't what I wanted. So how far does the blast go? Because yeah, I can't move you out of the way here. Can't move you. Hang on. I'm dumb. So what if I do this? I knew that. There we go! Alright, let me show you what happens if I do this. Oh, he's spent! Okay, sorry, little buddy. Alright, so that little guy's been spent. Whoops. How do I recharge you? Oh, hang on. No, okay, you're also... I keep running into that spike pit. So clearly I'm still not understanding how these fire elementals work. How best can I use them? That was not what we needed. Okay, now he's spent. Oh, oops. Oh, that was dumb. Should have pushed the other direction. That was 2. That's 3. And now he's spent. That does... Okay, so... The fire elementals can be moved... Hit things 3 times. Oh, hang on. So if I do this... He's spent, but if he has his friend recharge him... Doesn't work like that. Okay, it doesn't work like that. There is no recharging the fire elementals. To my understanding. Now, if I just ask you... That was 1. 2, 3. Okay, we got that, we got that, we got that. So the question now is... how do I get the key? How do I get the star? The key, I think, is obvious here. Do this, do this. And then... trigger. Oh, that didn't work like I wanted to. Yes. Key obtained. Now, unfortunately, I don't see an easy way. Oh, I have to probably have to reset the room here. Reset the room. Oh, hang on a minute. I have an easier way of making this up. Wait. So first I do 1, 2, 3. No, wait. I wanted to not spend that. I have to trigger... Actually, no, let's... Hang on. I don't need to worry about getting these blocks out of the way. I really don't. So, the key right now, is to clear these out of the way. So I got the key. I don't need to worry about those 2 blocks at all. I just do this. And then just get you there. Alright, so I think the fire elementals, they do lose their flame after a few pushes, but they can relay other people's flames still. So, how do we use that to our advantage right now? We need to get 1 spit of flame coming up this way. Actually, wait a minute. No, not worth it, because I will die trying to get over there. Not even worth that. So the thing that I want to do right now is just... just try to blow up that block and get the star. The question is, how do we trigger that? Because you can only be put, you don't move, so you can be, do it again. You can be pushed left and right. I guess you can be pushed up, over. I can push you up, but that's already one of your things. And while you can relay flames, you can't really do much more with them. So I'm actually going to not worry about that. Alright, so hang on. We are at center top. No friends over here. I'm just going to explore now. I'm not worried about this puzzle. It's not completely solved, but... Alright, now we can do this, which is great. How are our fire elemental buddies going to be helping us here? Because I can't get to that one. That's right, I can't really get to many of these at all. But... get that out of the way. Let's get it... No, I can't really push it further out of the way. So what we need to do is get this block down beneath this. Oh, I see what I can do. Okay. There, that's fine. Oh. At least you have one more heat resistance to you, but that's not going to help us. Let's do the same thing we started earlier. 1, 2, 3. And that lowered this. Let's just do this now. Now, interestingly, I think that still leaves us stuck. No, it doesn't. Because we have this block at our disposal. Which I think means we have to do this. I should have pushed that over. I should have pushed that over to start with. So now I'm doing this. That's gone. And yeah, I'm stuck now. Alright, well, at least we know how this solves. Okay, hang on. Got that. Now, first things first. Do this. Now, I gotta be very careful where I step next. Actually, you know what? Where I was, I think, was probably solvable anyway. So hang on. If I push that one up, I return to push that up. Push that one over. No. No. I think I start by pushing the middle one up. Yes. Yes, this will work. You go over here, you go over here. You go over here. You come over here. There, that's open now. I'm glad that's open. That doesn't... So if I do this... Just let that go. Whoops. Alright, so I can move around now. It doesn't really help me a ton, but we move up here. Friends? I don't see any friends up here. We have a teleport. Oh, we do have a friend. There's Mr. Orange. Okay. So you are upper row, 4th column. Now, what do we do with all of this? I don't even think I can get over there now. Because each one of those is 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Yeah. So that is not something to worry about at the moment. I don't think. And yeah, that the solve for that left area is going to be really tough. Ooh, okay, there's our heat resistance, and there's the 3 keys. Enhanced heat resistance. Now, can I just walk into this fire? I can. Oh, it goes out. Hello. But I like the... Okay, the enhanced heat resistance now goes hard. I can't step into the lava. Cannot step into the lava, but can I push you? No, but we don't need to push you. Alright, so I see a regular wooden block, which you would think goes into the hole, or goes into at least one of the holes. All we really need to do is get up, push a block enough so that it explodes next to the one by the gem. Ooh, it's a double blade, one moment. Double blade in chat. Okay. I'm out of the better balls right now, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Fake. There we go. Alright, so. I don't think there's... This is on the bottom row, so we can't, like, push it off of the row. So we're just gonna do that. Alright, so we've got a few there. Okay, so this comes back to block pushing. Oh, hello. Oh, so I actually can't make... Alright. Alright. Even that's going to be... Oh, hang on, hang on. Okay, I don't want it... I mean, green patch... That is a trap. So I can move off of it, but once I do, it becomes doomed. So I'm going to move that out of the way to start, because you can see now that's just a hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. There's something to it there. I just need to figure out what it is. Move the trigger and then move green patch. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I go to the green patch, and then we blow things up. No, that still gives us the problem. So, it still gives us the problem. So, green patch. Oh, hang on a minute. Moving after you move the bottom block into place. That's possible. I'm also wondering if, because of everything, Yeah, let's try... Because it takes time to explode. Okay, yeah. That is a spike block, but we can work around that. No, we can't. Alright. So we got the first set done. But going here... What do we do next? I think we... So the problem is our only moves at this point is to push that other block. Oh, what I can do though, hang on. Because I have the ability to move. I think I'm dead though. Yeah. That's close. Again, let me actually do this. That didn't change anything, unfortunately. I do 1, 2, 3. Oh, right, because then I had the same thing as before. Actually, I wonder if... Hang on. Maybe I don't even push that block in, because since we are set off, I can do 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. Okay, so that block is still there. Is it possible that that matters? I don't think so. I'm gonna just retreat. Because that just falls, then nothing happens, and we're back to where we were. I feel like if there's some way to save that, save the wooden block somehow, but I can't imagine how. Is there anything else that we haven't thought of yet? Actually, let me move that out of the way first. What if we just try to keep... not even worrying about the green spot yet? Because this should do some interesting pushing. The green spot is now still alive. But I need to use it if I want to move over to either of the other. Yeah. So I need to. Hmm. Hmm. Moving boxes into the lava to avoid a burst. Boxes into the lava. Actually, yeah. What if we don't even use this first block? Like something like that. Um. The question is then what? Because I don't think now any of the boxes have 2 movement steps in. Well, some of them do. If I go around the top, but if I go around the top, then I use the I do something like this. Oh, and I'm dead. Alright. You know what? We'll come back to this. I know there are several other puzzles on the island that we can probably get through right now. Oh, don't do that. So we're going to try to get through them. What is... There's a music note. Alright, so there's a star here. There's not much else over here aside from the star. So, let's see what we can do. Gotta get over here first. Now, we could, in theory, push this block. In fact, we have to. We can't get around it. Alright, so now we are... Actually, that was probably dumb. Oh, you know what? We do... Actually, that's actually not a bad idea still. Because what we need to do, I think, is come at this room from the other angle. At least we can unlock that. And now with the extra heat resistance, there's probably more we can do over here, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Because I think this is solvable doing this. So, I see a hatch that we can stand on over here. And so the question now is, how do we use this information? Can we use this information? Yes. I needed to move a block further. Didn't I? I did. I did. Okay. Was an idea. So here's the thing. I want to get over everything. So I need to do this. My heat resistance is only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, we got it though. big question is, how do we use this to our advantage? We've now got a bridge. I can't. Okay, hang on. I think I see. I'm not sure if I see. While they're counting down to blow up. That's a possibility, but that's not what I'm trying at the moment. I'm gonna see. If I do this, and go all the way around. Can I make it back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I can't. Oh, jeez. Okay. Because what I want to do is push one of these 2 blocks into that little square of lava between them. And put it back and forth to blow against the wood. Yeah. That's true. I can blow up the wood. I was thinking, oh, can I come around the other side? But just blowing up the wood works as well. Yeah, now we come back to the other side. Should blow up the wood. If I can reach there, let's get this guy blown up just so he's not in our way. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now we can head out. Solve this room. No little friends over here yet. Oh, and this gets us back to here. We have higher heat resistance now. Wait a minute. Why did I not... Oh, I'm an idiot. I could have gotten that little red gem a long time ago. As for the other stuff, not as much. But what we can do... Oh, not what I meant. That's what I meant. I got that a long time ago. And actually there is... path down on the other side of this that we didn't take earlier. This guy. Oh! No wonder I didn't take it earlier. That's not gonna work. I don't see a little friendo over here, so that's not really worth it much anyway. But now that we have the heat resistance, we can do this. All we need to do is push 1 block over. Let's just unlock that, which is nice. Ding! Gets us to that. And I now have 25 stars total, which is apparently an achievement. What else can we do? We can unlock that. Oh, and everything on This side is now available to us as well. Is it? 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Yes. Friendo. I see no friendo over here. Now, this is that area. Oh, star. I'll take a star. This is not the same area we were in a fifth. Oh, there's a water elemental here. What are you doing here, water elemental? Alright, so what we need to do is, well, that actually seems easy. Oh, no, it's not. I messed that up. Reset. Actually, that's weird. How do we... So I can push the water elemental across the spikes, but I cannot follow it myself. I could, in theory, push the water elemental into the fire elemental, but then I couldn't move either of them. Wait, no, I see. There we go. Okay, so now what? We want to blow up some of these blocks. We need 2 explosions to do that. Oh, no. The top level, we need 3 explosions to do it. And we can't even do that one yet because that needs the blue gong to get rid of the blue statue. Then we can hit the yellow gong to get the yellow hole to get to the other. In fact, I know what, these are just stars. We don't need these right now. But let's see how many we can get if we reset this room. Now that... Oh, actually, so that's not gone yet. So I need to put the water elemental in the corner. Which is, wait, yes, I need to put the water elemental in the corner. Because now the water elemental is stuck, and I just used one of its charges. This fire elemental, again, probably stuck, so I can't really use its charges very well. But all of these, I can push them over somewhat. Oh, but I can only push them over once more now. So actually, I messed that up. Alright, same thing to start with. Get that done. So here's the important thing. We need to... Wait. I was about to say, oh, all we need to do is, like, push these blocks around so that we can then push them down into here and move them over. But with this block right here, we can't move them over if they're in that spot. So we need to get them, like, right here. But to get them right here, we would need to be pushing from above with the spikes. Alright, yeah, we're just not going to worry about this room. And we still need our friendos. Okay, so there's our purple. We've been here before. But we haven't been up here. Because we can now open those. Does this move you onto the block? It does. Awesome. Okay, with that gone, I think we now need... Wait a Okay, I am mostly stuck over here at the moment, so let's get rid of that again. So I can step on this if I want to flip switches. I don't want to, though. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's highly unfortunate. How do I... Alright, there's a block puzzle here that we can try to solve. It's not super obvious yet, everything we need to do. But I think starting here is good. Actually, alright, let's room reset. Do this. Now let's do block puzzle so we can get that star at least. Was that dumb? That might have been dumb. Because at some point we need to move oh wait, that actually doesn't help me, does it? Yeah, because I can't get a 3 trigger now. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's too close. Okay, that didn't work like I wanted it to. Room reset. Can I... Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Oh, so there are 2 holes in this room. I've already messed it up. I can tell. So I need a 4th block to move into here. But I can't push either of these out of the way. I can't open this, though. Hang on, hang on. All is not lost. We have heat resistance. And we can get these blocks out of the way later, too. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, hang on. Now we're coming from this side. Hang on. That's actually potentially a lot easier. Okay, hang on. One, two, 3. Okay. So now I need... Oh, that block's just gone. So I can room reset and figure other things out. Also, hang on, I can do this. Gone. Whatever good that did. Let's room reset. Oh, so that's actually not... Oh, hang on, actually. If I can preserve... Okay, so the question right now is how can I get... How do I get this big guy double blown up? While still preserving the fire. I think, okay, hang on. We just put that there. Yeah, we're trying to preserve whatever we can. Let's start the same thing we did earlier. We can move this right there. Now this block wait. That's still not going to work. I wasted something here. You know what? Later. We'll handle this later. So that closed off that. Opened that. Which doesn't do much for us at the moment. Alright, that's there. Oh, right, I want to get back up over there, don't I? Oh, I'm stuck here. No. Alright, we'll go the long way around. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We got more fire elementals at our disposal here. I wonder if explosions will trigger for them. Like, if I just do... this. Nope. They run into those things. Okay, so... already failed. Room reset. So if I want to use this guy in what I think is the proper way, 1, 2, 3... Okay, he did not trigger the other guy next to him. Which is what I was looking for. Small level. Room reset. I could also just hit the R button. Now, what are you going to be good for? Actually, I have an idea. I asked, what are you good for? We do a large trigger. He's positioned right now to do that. Alright, so now what? I can get the key, easy enough. I can open the gong, which... I don't have an easy method of getting back over there. So yeah, the question is, how do I... Yeah, how do I get over and still manage to trigger that other green whatever? Well, let's reset the elementals, because everything else is now open to us, which is nice. I feel like I don't want to blow up that the stone block. What do you do? If I just do that, you die. Okay. I think I knew that already. But that wood block now seems like there's not much we can do with it. What I want to do... Hang on. How creative can we be here? So if I can... Let's get this out of the way. That moved over, so I can... I don't want to trigger that just yet. Let me see if I can move this elemental where I want... Well, no, it'll take more than 3 moves to move it where I want it to, where it's triggering this guy. So I have to go over. I should have moved that block earlier, I think. Yeah, they're all spent. Oh, wait. Well, they're spent, but... Oh, I can't get off this little speck of... Okay. I was gonna say, they're spent, but if I can go back and trigger guy number 3 to hit the one on top there, it can work, but I can't. And so we're stuck. And I'm not going to worry about it any more than that. Because the goal at the moment has been to get back around here. Is it possible to blow things up and get the other thing? Can't get around to just those yet. Can I roll that stuff up? 1, 2, 3, push, boom. I don't think that works just yet. Whatever. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. I cannot get that key yet. I can claim it. Oh, yes, I can't get it because the spot that it's on is safe. Okay, so... interesting. Hang on a minute. Out of the way. Whoa! Oh, it's the music thing. Okay. We've got 2 of them. Do we have any of our little friends here? We don't. And we've got a bunch of angry guys. Okay, I'm going to at least try to get rid of our little green arrow annoyances to start. You're done. Alright. Room reset. We're back over here. Awesome. Those are clear. What else can we do immediately? Music note. Okay, and here's something. You can see down on the bottom left of the screen here, there is path that looks like it dead ends into a little corner of lava, but you have to get to that star somehow. So at some point, we will be able to walk over lava. It's just now is not that time. Okay, so let's open this up first. How do I hit this gong? I think I see. Let's get there. There. Get that. Okay, easy enough. Now we're back here. Here. I'm totally... Oh, hello. Alright, so if we want to get... So now we're into this room, where the puzzle is to try to access the lower... the second on the lower left. And so we need to be pushing some of our blocks over that way. I don't like no, because I can't, yeah, I can't push these blocks over further than that because, oh, I think I see what I need to do. Hang on. I think one over here. Unfortunately, I've now... So here's the thing. I need 3 blocks to move over, and I have limited myself already to what is available. Because I put those up against basically a wall. I'm going to start with just the easy first piece of the puzzle. Just do that. So now the question is how to get 2 of those other 4 blocks safely to the other side of the map. And actually, hang on, I can't. I cannot. So that last one does have to be kind of the last one. I need to go around. I'm also annoyed. I still have not found the red or the blue buddies that we need to access at some point. So, yeah, because what I'm seeing right now tells me that I need to have 2 of these 4 blocks on, like, this row moving across. Without limiting their placements. Because this one, eventually, I can push down from up here. And of course, I just messed that off there. Have we solved? We've solved this room. Yeah, we solved this room. Blah 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 blah. Because we just don't have a lot of space to manipulate things here. Because if I push this over to the left, I can now never push it down again. If I push this over to the left... Wait. Was... So I can do this, I can do that. Well, now I'm just kind of where I was before. Because I could have just been doing this. So I can do that, I can do that. Now we're stuck with both of these 2. Like, what do I do with them now? Because now that one I just can't push down. This map. I don't think ditching the top block helps us much, does it? Oops. Hang on. Is this one... Oh, I see. You say push it right there. But the thing is, I can't spare any of these blocks that aren't in some of the lower spots. That actually, well, no, actually we can. We can. Now that I think about it. Okay. Here. Because here's the thing. I can move this over. Actually, no, we're still stuck again. Because I can't push this up right now. I can't push it up. Oh, hang on. I think I see what I can do instead. See, I've been scared of pushing, Wait, now I just lost what I was about to do. Right. I can actually, now that I think about it, I can push this here. Because I don't have to push in a straight line. I can push this block. Actually, no, because I can't... get on top of it to push it down into a safe spot. Because ultimately I need to have 3 to branch down over to the bottom left. So yeah, that doesn't work. So don't use the top to create a corner wraparound. Yeah. I'm still not seeing what I want. I'm trying to think if there's a way I can. Yeah, I don't want to put that in that corner. It was only too wide. The one next to me left. I do this. And move the other into oh, oops, not what I meant. Other into its place. So we got a row like this. I don't think middle down, then right should. Oh, because I have the around. Ah. There we go. Okay, yeah, I got it. I think I got it from here. So then now what we've got, we can do this. Yeah. Because there's a wraparound here. That's what we needed. Start. Flip. All right. So now we've got this fire elemental almost at our disposal. I shouldn't press my luck to start with. We need to move some things around. So now we need to use the fire elemental to get... Actually, I don't think I wanted to do that. Did I? No, yes, I did. Alright, so how am I going to get the fire elemental to attack this block? Because there's one option of just moving this block onto this row. The problem is, how do we get the fire elemental to attack it? Because the fire elemental only has 3 shots. Anytime we touch it, it's got 3. I would need to use... Okay. fire elemental's juggling fire. Okay. Because once I touch him, things get... Because there's the chance of trying to get a block on the lava to come at him from this side, but then I don't have the median to get through him around. Move the elemental, you'll lose those pads. Yeah, I mean, I can just reset the room as well. Let's try to think more. If I just push him once, yeah, let's show off what we can but shouldn't do. Is that he's now used one of his whatevers. And I can't really interact with him. Actually, that's a good point. I can't push him down a second time, so... I think what... Yeah. I can only push him down once. So I need... Wait, that's weird. I can only push him down once. Because from that point on, I can't get behind him to push him. I could come around, but I can only push him up or left. And that doesn't help if he's only got 3. You know, being able to walk on lava would make this puzzle a heck of a lot easier. That might be the thing. We just might not be able to do this puzzle until we have the ability to do the lava walking. Actually, I'm almost certain that's what we're seeing here now. Alright, so I need to keep going and see if we can find our other little friends, because we still haven't found our red friend or our blue friend. Let's see, can we solve this puzzle yet? The question is, what do we need in order to solve this puzzle? But I don't think this works. It does not. However, triggering... Because I think if I trigger any of those guys properly going upward, it would then fire this way. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. If I can trigger those, then we would, in theory, be able to trigger this green. I have these blocks that should be... Oh, you know what we can do? Just start with... That actually probably wasn't what I wanted to do. So I want, in theory, to get one of these blocks over here. Actually, you know what? No, I can't. The path is too narrow. I can't really get pushing around with those blocks to get them over here. So I do need to we're gonna do this first. So if I do this, that goes away. Which is great, but not sufficient. we need to move some other friends around, these fire elementals, so that we can trigger the other things. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, that's actually in the way. We can't do that yet. So we'll do that. This gets to here. So that's one. The thing is, we now have to trigger the others. In a way that they're not blocked. Oop, don't trigger that, don't trigger that. Because these guys aren't going to help us very much unless we can get the arrows out of the way. But we can't get the arrows out of the way until we trigger the gong on the other side. Oh, you're right. You are... That's a derp. That's a derp. That out of the way. Cool. We still need to find the correct music notes for the level. I don't know where those would be. We already solved this. We have not properly solved this one yet, because that star is still there. I'm not going to worry about that yet, because I still just want to find out where our blue and red friends are. Don't see anyone there. This one's weird. We haven't solved this one yet. This one should be solvable because it doesn't look like it needs lava walking. There's purple. Alright, you know what? We're gonna start this. Because this can't be as hard as I was making it out earlier. Hang on a minute. I've got this guy. I can do a one-step blow up. But I can't do a two. Oh, that was done on me. Yeah, now that is kind of done. I wonder. Okay, yeah, that's not... Well, he's spent, so that fire might not have had much push to it, but if I do this now... Full push? Nope, doesn't. So I actually do need to use one of the blow-up things here. How do I get one of these? Move down to here. Oh, hang on, let's see here. So I can come up and around. that doesn't help me if I come up and around. Because now it's stuck on the wall. I can't really do much different with these others. I mean, I could do this. Could do this. Oops, not what I meant. Oh, hang on. Actually, this works. This works. This works. This works. Unfortunately, the fire elemental is now in the way of what I want to do. Alright, but that's actually a solvable thing now. Get the gong. Push this first block into position. Trigger that guy. And then slowly but surely move some of these over. So now I have this permanently open. With that permanently open, it should be easier to get to there in the future, so we can maybe use our elementals a bit smarter, or we reset, so that we can not waste the elementals on that gong, not waste the rocks on that gong. Alright, so now we just push blocks. I wonder if we can set up a chain reaction. I don't think we can. But what we can do oh wait, nope, that was bad. Let's move you here. There you. Got one of them. And again, I think we need to drop this guy in the lava so that I have the ability to do this. Now we just do roughly the same thing. Wait a minute. I don't think we do the same thing here. I think we do that. Because I'm trying to think of the elemental charges that these guys have left. And it's not a lot. Because I think my water elemental would be spent. He is. That failed. Because our water elemental only has 2 charges left in it at this point. So I can only trigger the water elemental twice. I need at least 1 block to trigger kind of naturally. Unless... Unless we just place them all... Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Just do it all at once. Actually, I don't even know if we can wombo it all at once, because one of these blocks will be in the lava. Move the bottom into place first. What? Hang on. No. I don't even know. Because like, if we do it like this right now, then that second one will not end up triggering. It gets us 2, but not the last one. One, two... Hang on, can we actually walk where... we cannot. Okay. The question is, can I push a block there? No, that doesn't help us either. Because here's the thing, we can line things up horizontally or vertically. But if we try to do... We need to have 3 that are adjacent to this stack. Actually, hang on. Oh. Hang on. I can't wombo all at once, but I can trigger 2 to start with, while getting the other one ready. And now with this one in place, should be able to work. There we go. Huh? Okay. So we need to use a fire elemental to trigger the gong. But there's no way we can get a fire elemental up into that row without it being spent. And we can't even move the 2 at the lower left. The only one we can move will absolutely be spent by the time we get there. That's frustrating. You know, wait a minute. I know in the past we've had a lot of other things going on. If we just I'm gonna move you to the middle for now. Are we actually gonna have a total of 6, or is this something where we only need like a couple? It's for all of our work. Get you back off. Okay, that hasn't triggered anything, which means we do in fact need to find the other 2 colors. But I've like combed the entire island and I haven't seen them. Let's... Unless they're really blending in a way that I have missed. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this giant pool of lava with a path that goes up on the left here. Yeah, that's just rude. All right, and then I mean, unless there are like caves in this place that I'm missing. And I'm just not... See, there's our yellow. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me check something here. See, we can't go through that fire yet, but there's a path that goes up this way. Okay, it goes to a key. Still don't see red or blue friends. That's spikes. I need to move things around if I want to traverse this room. I did it again. What's over here? Oh, we're just back to this spot. And then I think I noted there was someone here, right? There's a green. Yes, green is right beneath me right now. Fire. Oh, actually, no, we can't go. Oh, forgot. Oh, let's see. This is interesting. We can't do that yet. Can't really do that yet. I feel like if red was anywhere, it would be in this room. Did I miss him up here somewhere? No, we've got our fire elementals and our god. Doesn't work out. Wait, you said wait, what's up? So we've gone through this room already. There's stuff that we can, in theory, walk towards once we get lava walk. See the bottom right. Oh! Oh, that is a little red guy. Thank you. All right, so where is this on the map right now? We are in the dead center of the room. Okay. So there's red. We're just missing blue now. Yeah, I was gonna say east next. I think that's the only thing we really haven't thoroughly traversed. Okay, now hang on a minute. That gong is guarded by its own statue. Oh. Out of the way. Did it again. This should be an easy room. We've beaten it before. So we can go up and down from here. I can't wait until we can lava walk and we can get that nice little crystal. Did we get that music already? We did. I feel like the blue guy would be like in this space, but I don't see him. And I can't explore further around here. Wait a minute, can't explore. I am middle row, right column. I can go down. Okay, so yeah, there's... I wonder if again, we're gonna move blue around just to start with. Because I wonder again, because it's not always things where you want them to be. Yellow is... all the way here. Purple, as we said, was the bottom corner. Red is our dead center. Let's move blue off the map. Okay, still doesn't trigger. So we've gone through basically everything. We'll try to go due north from here again, just to see. I could brute force blue at this point, can't I? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not really responding to any of the brute force possibilities. But, okay, I've given it everything except the top rows. So we'll see what happens. And that is not correct. We will reset. It's possible that I also just have some of the other stuff wrong. I don't think I do. Well, that's what I'm thinking, is like maybe... I'm just... The stuff all in the top row was the stuff we're still not maybe hiding somewhere in there. I can also just go back and try to check to make sure all my other notes are correct, which I think they are. Yeah, that's not right. Because in theory, purple is over here, and he is. Orange should be due north from us at the very top of the map. Yep, there's orange. Right there. One idea that might be crazy what? I'm willing to entertain crazy ideas at this point. We haven't seen blue anywhere. Got rid of it. I don't know if we can get rid of it. Let's see. We can try. Ah, stop! Ah, we can! Alright. Interesting thought. It didn't respawn, so that's encouraging. Because if it was like, you have to have it, you would expect it to respawn. But if you don't have to have it, the possibility of just deleting it makes sense. There you go! That is a clever thought. I would never have gotten there. Alright, we get some crystal, we get a key, and at this point, until we can figure out how to, where am I? There I am. Games I've played forced me to consider. Yeah, I'm sure. The only other thing that I can possibly think of for this island now is once we get island or lava walk capabilities. And then of course some of the other puzzles are, you know, things we can solve, maybe with a little more cleverness, but they're just giving us like keys and stars. I don't think there's anything left for us that looks plot relevant except this. But even if we solve this, we need to find the remaining 3 music notes. And actually we did solve this. We didn't solve this completely because we still have this arrow on this side, but that's like a separate issue. We need lava walk for that. So, at this point, I think that's a good spot to retire this island and go exploring or go back. I know there's actually a puzzle on the water island that I realized I started working on when I was thinking about it earlier this week, and didn't finish it smartly. Oh, okay. Not what I was hoped for. Oh, but there's a 30 we can potentially get. Wow, this is like a... Well, that's a new island there. Okay, we are north of where we used to be. Let's at least open this. Can't open that right now. Can't reach that. Oh, there's the ice island. That's actually one thing we could certainly make use of. Let's look at these smaller ones before we call it a day. Don't have that. Can't get through that. There's a little map on the upper left there. That's kind of interesting. But we do need a new ability to get through that island. This one, I think we've been here before. Need 49 stars. And again, that kind of olive green ability. We need to find the island that grants us that block breaking. So I think that was the water island right there. No, because that was like the starting island. So I want to... That's where we just were. Let me hit this whirlpool for a moment. So I think this gets me to the West Sea. Yes, it does. 45. That must be the end game, because that's the serpent we see in our dreams. I think this is the water island we were at before. Yes. So the puzzle that I think I missed last time was the dragonfly puzzle, which I had started working on and then just got wrong. Because it was another one of those where we have, where'd you go? I am not in the right spot for the dragonfly puzzle. Where did you go? There. Here we go. So, yes. So, I had started working on an Excel spreadsheet to map out this island a bit better, and I had noted where the dragonflies start, which is in each of the corners. And while I had worked on that Excel spreadsheet during the stream last time, I had started noting where the dragonflies were moving when you interacted with their zones, but I didn't actually finish recording where they were moving, and I'm betting that where they move is actually what you want for that puzzle, not where they start, which makes sense. So, for example, so here's yellow. We are at top left at the moment. Interact with this dragonfly. It should go down. And it keeps going down. Keeps going down. Until that properly triggers. So, yellow, in theory, it starts in this corner and moves down to that square. So I would put that here. So let's go now try to get the others. And I can solve that star right now. I have the... I can activate that star. The question is, I just can't get there yet. So we're going to... Oops, didn't mean to push that. Head on down. Oh, look! There's a little fire there that I think we can now walk through. I am already hearing fireworks going off in my neighborhood. That's... I mean, I shouldn't be too surprised. This frog feels like I should be able to push it, but apparently not. So here's green. We're at bottom right. Green goes up. Oops. And then green goes left, which I can't immediately chase. But we can go around a little bit. So wait, green went up and then left. And then up again. So green went... You know what? What I'm going to do here, let me go back in and open my old Excel. No, wait, hang on. Documents, recovery panel. Oh wait, hang on, cancel. Is this? Yes, there we go. Okay, so that's right because my computer, remove files. I've saved the files I need. All right, so Dragonfly Green went up there. Dragonfly Yellow went down there. All right, that's what we needed there. Back to the game. So now we go up again. We won't. Oh, that's not okay. Gotta get to the upper right corner. So now we're on the upper part. I think I need to maybe change the water level here. Gotta love water levels and changing the water levels in the water levels. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. I needed... The water level does need to be down. I'm just was being blind, I think. Because I think that's shallow water I can walk across. Yeah. That's better. There's our dragonfly friend. So down, left, left again, and that should solve it. Yep, there we go. Awesome, awesome. Down, left, left means, so started here, down, left, left, there. Alright. Red, green, yellow. Should do the trick. Now, what happens when I do this? I'm not entirely sure. Red just goes straight up. Green. Yeah. Well. Wait a minute. Maybe I need to actually simulate the movements. Wait. Alright, so this is where they're starting. Yellow just goes down. Green went up, left, up. And red went down, left, left. There we go. And now we have flippers, which means we can swim in shallow water now. Oh, that's gonna open up so much. Alright, shallow water I can swim in. Alright, hang on. I just have to recognize what the shallow water is. Yes. Awesome. Got a key. There is some shallow water over there by the gong, but I need to solve the mimics issue for that puzzle to work. Wait, can I go... No, I can't go across fast water. But since I can't swim now, let's see if I... Because that's shallow water. Hang on, can I... That becomes deep water. Oh wait, no. It's still shallow. Huh. Okay. Okay. Does that do anything for me? Not particularly. What are those frogs for? I just noticed those frogs there. Oh, I can now hit this darn gong. So I need to push a block. So I've messed that up. I need a room reset. Yeah, I'm gonna need a room reset. Gotta be more careful here. Actually, let's get the water level down for a moment. Grab this key. I don't want to fall in the hole. That would not be good. But what I can do... move a lot of this stuff. Hang on. So I want... So I need to transport a block. Actually, this should be fine. I think this should be fine. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's overlapping. That's, we can work with that, though. There we go. Alright, now... There are other parts of this world that we haven't fully explored yet. But this is a good spot for us to stop, I think. Yeah. Yeah. This works well. Let's go back to like our little entranceway. There we are. Now I think that's gotta be like the ice island that we saw earlier. That might give us that ability to break those cyan blocks. But yeah, we've already gone half an hour over. I love these puzzle games. So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed. Thanks y'all for watching. If you're watching the YouTube VOD right now, now's all the time to do all the fun YouTube stuff. Hit like if you like the video, subscribe and ring the bell if you want to see more like this. And if you want to support me for any reason, I have a link down to my Ko-fi page in the description below. It is always appreciated. And with that, I will see y'all later. Bye!